Hi everyone, it is Friday on my spring break, and don't mind the mess in my room if you see it. It's behind me, and you probably don't see it, but there's a mess, kind of, because I decided to organize my clothes yesterday, and this morning the first thing I decided to do was paint. Because I saw boxes, and I always like to paint boxes and turn them into like storage use, because why not? And this is what I did. Look at that. See this cute box? I painted it, and then I painted another box to put inside and put my pens in. So now they're not all laying on the desk like how they usually are. And that's my beautiful planner. Yeah. Sometimes Fridays cause like those spontaneous things. Hello everyone. I'm wearing like the same shirt I wore like 2 videos ago, but I mean, that was months ago. Literally in 2019 was the last time I made a video. I think that this time that everyone's on a break, I think this is good for me to like start back up on posting YouTube videos again. So, I mean, don't hold me accountable because so basically school got canceled for everyone. There's definitely a reason for this happening, and I think it's really good, especially in this time, to do some self-improvement or like focus on yourself. These tips that I'm giving out is how I stay positive and how I stay hopeful during these times. So first off, my tip is having a daily routine. Now, if you want me to explain more or go into detail about my daily routine and how I planned it out and what I do every day and how I have a structure, let me know in the comments if I should make a video on that or if you're interested in it. But having a daily routine keeps, that daily structure that you're used to with school, and it's not becoming like wake up at different times every day or go to bed really late, because it's important that you get your sleep, of course. And having that structure in your day keeps you set and not, like really tired throughout the day. So I think it's important that you set time for schoolwork and then time for self-care or time for creative things or hobbies that you like to do. So you can make sure you keep that structure going on in your life that you're used to in school. My second tip is, of course, go outside. Now, if you can go outside, I think it's really important that getting fresh air is just something that every human needs. And it's so nice to hear all of the nature. Like usually I'll open up my window when I'm doing schoolwork and like hear the birds chirping every morning, and it's so pleasant to hear that. And especially when you go on walks outside, it's nice to just connect with nature again. My family and I, we would have like times where we just go outside and just sit and enjoy nature, and it's really pleasant when you do that. You hear all of the nature outside, depending on where you live, of course. My third tip is picking up a hobby. So this is now the time where you can work on those extra things or something that you've always wanted to do, but you never felt like you really had the time to do it. If you've always wanted to learn how to cook or bake or draw or knit or whatever you've always wanted to do, this is the time to do that. My fourth tip is self-care. This is something that I guess I was not really good at. Now that I have time, it's really nice. I feel better and I feel good about myself whenever I practice self-care. There's like two types of self-care. So there's mental and physical. Mental self-care can be like journaling every day, or even meditating if you're into that type of stuff. I tried it, like at night I would try meditating, and it was actually like really relaxing. So, you know, I would try out different things, but journaling for sure, getting out all of your thoughts, especially when you're stressed out, it's nice to write it out. Physical self-care, it includes working out, like getting your body moving. That is very important, because now that you're in the house, I feel like many people are gonna think, you know, we're gonna be sitting at a desk all day and we're gonna be doing schoolwork. So make sure that you get your body moving. Also, make sure you take care of yourself hygiene-wise. Yes, that, of course, that's very obvious. And skincare, I started doing more of that, like more of a skincare routine that included more steps to it, like maybe even doing a face mask. It just feels nice and you are taking care of yourself. My fifth tip is socializing. Maybe that means for you creating a chat group with someone where you go on Zoom and you guys all just talk about how things are going for maybe 15 minutes, and making sure that you talk to someone else about how you're feeling, especially in this time, is really necessary. So those are my tips. I think I'm really staying positive because I'm getting away from the news. Make sure you do that. Do not go too deep into the news, or else it's most of the time it's going to be really depressing. So I just try to stay away from the news. Anyways, I really hope that you take in these tips and really focus on yourself, because now that everyone has more time, you can kind of catch up. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and let me know in the comments if you enjoy content like this, and I will see you guys next time.